Hi everybody, how are you today? We serve an awesome God, amen. I trust that everything is okay with you. And as I'm here this morning, I just want to talk to you a little bit about anger. Yes, all of us can and will experience some anger outbursts at some point in our lives. The Bible speaks of Moses being the most humblest man that walked the earth, right? And he held in approximately 40 years of anger, and it took some moments when we see him in the wilderness on that journey when they were heading to the promised land. Twice we saw Moses having an anger outburst. Once when he threw down the 2 tablets of stone, and because the people had broke covenant with God and they were doing their own thing, and when Moses came off the mountain, Mount Sinai, with God, he was so upset that they were worshiping the golden calf and just leaving God in a moment when God would have walked with them so long and done so much for them. A second time we see Moses having an anger outburst is when the Lord told Moses to speak to the rock, but instead Moses struck the rock, and that didn't went well. All right, so Moses struck the rock and he was very angry, and as a result of that, God told him he ain't going over the promised land. Yes, he would get to see the promised land, but he would not get to go over the promised land. Yes, we also see how King Saul allowed his anger that we first got a glimpse of when the Israelites were shouting out, Saul has killed his thousands, David his 10,000s, after the death, the killing of Goliath. Saul got angry. Come on, that jealous kind of anger that he got overhearing what they were singing, because jealousy can breed anger, and anger can breed jealousy. So we see that Saul, after that, spent the rest of his life angry, trying to kill David, and as a result of that, he lost the throne, and of course he took his life also. Good. So I'm here to remind someone this morning that yes, we all can work on our anger emotions. We all can work on whatever it is that give us those anger outbursts. For some of us, it's once in a blue moon we get angry. For others, it's every little thing. But we can work on it together with God being our help. Have a good one.